Hi everyone. So today we're going to be looking at this one. This was made for DS9. This is the Mirror Universe transporter device. What we did on this one is we got a drawing, I believe from John Eves, which we ended up creating 3 of them for the episode, and then made another one later on for a different episode, but they still went back to the Mirror Universe. This is the first version, which isn't very much different than the second version. The second version is just that one of these panels opened up to expose some wiring or something inside. This is what it looks like. This particular one is our working master, and this was originally sculpted and or conceived and or finished and so on by Max Cervantes. This was all sculpted on top of an acrylic piece. So this is a piece of acrylic, and then this is a piece of acrylic with the windows cut into it before that piece is slid inside. All of these indexed parts are all either turned on the lathe, such as this line here, and then machined, these little slots here and so on. These were glued on after the fact. I believe this was something we had made for some other Star Trek prop. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Anyway, so this was all handmade by Max Cervantes. This had a settings of LEDs in each one of these little turret pieces. So when you turned it on, these would glow red. And then inside of here, I believe, was green lights sequencing up or down. I don't remember. This was a challenge because the first one we delivered to set disappeared overnight while we were still working on additional ones. So we had to very quickly, the next morning, run around like chickens with our heads cut off to get another one ready to go for set. Things go missing from sets all the time. You just never know what you're gonna have to do the next morning. This just shows how we ended up working things out at the shops on doing something that has enough detail in it in a short amount of time. This is all custom made and turned out of acrylic. This is all turned out of acrylic and machine parts there, and so on. So in many cases, people always doubt when we say, oh, well, that was made in 2 days, that was made in 3 days, that was made in 6 days. Well, I can guarantee you it was made in that amount of time. Turnarounds on TV shows, especially like Star Trek and so on, are very demanding. Even people who are doing the new shows now, if I'm not involved with certain pieces or so on, it's still amazing that we can get these things done in that amount of time. I even was surprised how fast some of the pieces we did, which were very complicated units. Once again, this is a Marvel piece. I was very happy to be part of making this, working on the Star Trek franchise. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please do put them down in the comments section. And if you feel so inclined, please become a patron. Thank you.